How many times have you heard, "This game is the 2D Dark Souls"? Probably a lot. It's a big title to live up to, but I promise you, that title has never been more true to this. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, that is such fucking bullshit. I fucking dodged that stupid bitch. Stupid fucking game. Why did I put myself through this? I mean, never been more true than Salt and Sanctuary, made by Ska Studios. You might be able to tell, if it's not just by the GUI but by the art style, this game was heavily influenced by Dark Souls. The atmosphere of Dark Souls isn't easy to capture. It's eerie, it's uneasy, captivating, and impossible to pull yourself away from. Somehow, Salt and Sanctuary got that essence and made a true 2D Souls experience. You start the game out at sea. How many games where you start out at sea have something good happen? Salt and Sanctuary is no different. Your ship is boarded by bad guys. And oh no, you need to get out! On top of that, there's a monster aboard the ship. Why does this happen to us good guys? Did I mention you're trying to save the princess? Good luck with this big bugger hanging around. I do, however, believe that this fight is winnable, so don't take my terrible attempt as it's supposed to happen. Big bosses like this normally have something to offer for those who beat them. Those familiar with the Souls series will notice a very familiar GUI setup. You have your health, your stamina, as well as your items. Those familiar with the Metroidvania theme may feel right at home with the gameplay. However, let me tell you, it's very easy to die. There are various weapon types, all varying damage, speed they swing, and each have a specific skill tree to level up to increase their stats. Did you say skill tree? I did, and I'm not kidding. Look at the size of this thing. There is a lot of customization to be done. From the looks of it, you can play the game as a magic user. I will never know in my game, because unless I'm swinging a great sword and right in the action, chances are I'm not playing. But when you see the skill tree, there's a lot of mention of magic. You do all your leveling up through various sanctuaries you find throughout the game, and each level awards you a black pearl, which can be used to earn new skills. There's also blacksmiths you'll find in the game where you can upgrade pieces of equipment. Ultimate power! There also appears to be a lot of secret areas through the game. Ledges hidden behind walls, up in trees, just all over the place. Luckily, it would appear other players can leave messages in a bottle to help you find these places. But how do I do this? And how do I praise the sun? The game looks dreary, and it's a good thing. I never thought describing a game that way would be good. It's perfectly suitable for the feel of the game. From the blood splatter to the swings of the weapon, you can tell there wasn't any overlooked features when it came to graphics. The bosses are terrifying, but to say the enemies are scary, at least in this point in the game, would be a lie. They're your basic enemies, however, this death guy is cool. Each piece of equipment changes how your character looks, so be ready for some serious character cosplay opportunities, especially with that character creator. Bam! I've never had so much trouble determining how I feel about the music. The music is fitting for the boss battles, but if there was music during the other portions of the game, it may have been drowned out by the default mix between audio levels. The music during boss battles was fitting to the boss, like a giant knight had a rock vibe, and this tortured thing queen had a gothic feel, which is suitable to me. How it turns out, we'll have to wait and see. It's really hard to have a complaint about a game like this. People will say, "It's too hard." Well, that's what the game is intended to be. I never once felt like I was just forced to die, or had death cheapened by a lousy setup where it was unfair. My deaths were my fault, either from cockiness or I was simply outmatched. So for those who say a game is too hard, you probably didn't like the Souls game either. This may not be for you. The devs over at Ska Studios stated Salt and Sanctuary has over 30 hours of gameplay, with over 20 bosses and hundreds of pieces of equipment. This game has content, and it's less than $20 on the PlayStation Store. With the 3 hours I put into the game, I know I'm not just going to beat it one time. The skill tree is massive, there's secrets hidden in the game, and I still haven't even scratched the weaponry surface. This game is a must-play for people who like a challenge or games in the Metroidvania genre. If you like the Souls and Bloodborne series, you will like this game for sure. just bring a tissue and a spare controller, cause you're gonna die. Thank you for coming by to watch this first impressions of Salt and Sanctuary. Be sure to like and subscribe, there's always new videos in the works. And as I love to say, until next time...